Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey, everybody, this is Jackie Bros.
Folks, people, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it's Christmas.
It's
Yeah.
Christmas time, Jackie.
Yeah.
Are you holly and jolly?
Well, I made a mistake. I guess if you want to be holly and jolly, you don't look at the damn news or what's going on in the world, because I can't, I went out the window. It was Christmas. I forgot all about it.
Jackie, sounds to Santa, Dunlap, like you've got a little thing called Grinch disease.
Oh, it ain't got nothing to do with, I ain't the
You
Grinch.
have a hardening of your Grinch spleen.
Well,
There's something inside of you, Grinch-like,
what?
coursing through your veins.
I ain't Grinch. No.
I think you got Grinchitis.
No.
What about Scrooge Patrol?
A man sitting in the White House is a Grinch. That's what except he got press on his brain.
Nope.
It ain't his heart, it's his brain he ain't got none of.
He ain't got heart or brain. This is the president of the United States of America.
That's Scarecrow and 10 one, right? 10.
Yep, put together. Scarecrow, 10 one, and he ain't the Grinch because he doesn't have a dog.
Oh, yeah. He wouldn't have a dog.
Even a Grinch has a dog.
Yep. A dog put up a Grinch. Grinch better than president. Excuse my language. Shit. He's better than that. Grinch.
Ho.
Little children, I'd rather have a Grinch president than whatever this is. And he hates Christmas and is sinful, awful, steals precious, everything else. But, he got a dog.
Good thing he got a dog.
That's all he's got going for him right there. Of course, he treats that dog like dirt. But dog don't know any better. Dog, if you abuse a dog, they don't know any better. So you shouldn't do it.
No, you shouldn't.
Don't do it.
Merry Christmas.
Don't hurt animals.
Well, Santa Dunlap has a message for naughty President Trump. Listen, I've been making out a list, Jackie, and I checked it. I just kind of blew through it real fast.
Yeah.
And the naughty one is all Trump. I just wrote his name down a bunch. Christmas satire. Listen, the naughty list is all his friends in the White House. But I have to keep crossing them out because they keep leaving.
They're gone. They're all leaving.
And I'm probably not being super strict about this, but I'm just going ahead and giving them a pass. If they leave the White House, I'm just putting them over on the good list. I'm just trying to give them some incentive to make the whole thing implode.
Somebody do something.
Technicality is I got a secret good list where only real good people are listed. And there's like 6 of them.
Well, I pretty much, whichever one of them that wrote that letter to the New York Times, whatever, saying I'm in the administration and I'm, we're saving the country, we're on top of it. I guarantee you they ain't there no more.
What if it was Ivanka?
Well, I don't know if I give her that much. No, there was too many military phrases or something in the way it was written. She wouldn't know that.
Ho, ho, ho. Folks, people, let's talk about what's happening in the world of... If you want a distraction from Christmas...
No.
Let's talk about Trump. Maybe you're... Listen, Jackie, because there's lots of Christmas assholes.
Well, yeah, Grinch, I wouldn't say
Grinch
it like
is a famous Christmas asshole.
Well, I'd say that's the most famous cartoon of it, yeah.
Scrooge is a famous Christmas asshole.
Grinch gets, but that's the same thing, Scrooge. And one's just a monster, one's regular. That's the same story. It ain't no ghosts in one of them.
What about George Bailey? Is he a Christmas asshole?
He's always nice. He don't do anything wrong. other people help him because you're so good. He don't, he ain't mean and learns to be good. He's just good all the way through it. He's a little stupid here and there, but
isn't there a whole secret, dark, alternative reality where he's real mean and?
No, he ain't there. He's gone. He if you was never born, look at the world, what happened,
I thought he was an evil George Bailey.
I don't remember him being. I mean, he gets on your nerves, but I don't remember him being mean and just.
He's not running a criminal empire.
No, that's Mr. Whatever. There's old man Potter, or whatever his name is. I don't know, somebody like that. He's a mean one.
He's definitely a Christmas asshole.
He's the one that took the money away from him. Yeah, he was the one that's mean. Not yeah.
So listen, if you're out there, you're going, oh, that's right, that is a Christmas asshole. Maybe you're the Christmas asshole. Maybe you driving around yelling at people like, hurry up and go. Maybe you're like, I need that parking space. Maybe you're at the mall. Are there still malls?
I don't know. I ain't been to one. They used to have an old outlet mall years ago. I ain't been around there for a while.
Maybe you're at the outlets mall. You're like, I need that parking. Maybe you're the asshole. Maybe you need to calm down. Maybe you need to stop thinking about Christmas for a minute.
Don't keep saying that. Say butthole or something. I get tired of it.
Maybe you're the Christmas butthole.
There you go. Butthole.
Maybe there is a giant tree of Christmas buttholes, and you are the giant puckered butthole on top. Like a star. Like a star. A star kind of look like a butthole.
No, it don't. It ain't look like a butthole.
You never go outside and stare up into you're way out in the woods and you just stare up and you can see every little butthole in the sky.
No, what are you talking about, little buttholes? No, it's just
listen,
something wrong
this
with
is
you.
A very important news and satire podcast. And we're just trying to get to that part. All I wanted to say is we're basically the Mark Russell of podcasts, except we don't have a piano.
Who?
And I wanted to tell you that maybe you need a break. If you're at the snapping point at the mall, turn on this podcast, and we're going to talk to you about all the awful things that the Trump administration has been doing in the past week.
Yeah.
Now, on the other hand, if you've only been watching the news for the past week and you fucking forgot it was even Christmas,
Watch your mouth,
why don't you find some Johnny Mattis or some shit and get in the goddamn spirit?
Language. Watch your language.
Because I'll tell you what, us talking about fucking Mattis and Syria is not going to help you trim the tree.
No.
You're going to throw that shit out a window. You are right on the edge, folks. You need to get a damn meditation app or something.
If you're that wound up, yeah.
Just listen, relax.
Please, yeah. Nobody needs to spend the holidays, wound up like that. No.
Just listen to yourself, breathe, pull up some Karen Carpenter. Just really center yourself and live in the moment. Take a deep breath. Smell that mistletoe and shit.
Huh?
Some pine or whatever. A damn cedar.
Christmas candle. Something.
Yeah, Christmas candles. Eggnog.
Yeah.
Smell that eggnog.
I don't like it, eggnog.
There you go. You feeling better now, right?
No. None of that works for me. I'm wound up no matter what. I don't want to be wound up. If that works for you, do it. Do whatever it is you got to do, Christmas music or whatever. But it's hard for me to enjoy Christmas or anything else knowing that there's a more or less a foreign agent, the dumbest one in the world, the dumbest foreign agent in the world.
It's like a Mr. Bean movie.
If he were real mean.
Like if a mean Mr. Bean, like a Johnny English. It's like a weird, it's like what's that man's name that plays both of them?
I don't know.
Mr. Bean Man. It's like if Mr. Bean Man were repulsive to look at and made a movie about being the dumbest foreign agent.
Get smarter than him.
I wish there was a cone of silence you could put over Twitter.
Just pitiful.
Now listen, Jackie, a lot of people say, how can you be a foreign agent and be as dumb as Trump is? I think it's easy. Mate, it's not like you're on the payroll. You just sort of, or actually, I guess he is on the payroll.
Yeah.
Listen, I think before we always thought certain things that have proven to be untrue. To be president, you got to be smart.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least smart enough to be governor of Texas.
Well, yeah, there's that, yeah.
Turns out none of that's true.
Nope.
You have to be sort of self-aware. You have to have some sort of empathy. You have to talk to people in a way.
Don't need none of that. Nope.
You need to be a real salt of the earth. You certainly have to talk convincingly about religion and your own Christian upbringing.
Yeah, nah. Uh-oh.
I guess we thought that if there was ever going to be a president who was going to work closely with Russia and fuck us over that way,
Watch your mouth.
that they'd be smart and conniving. We didn't think they'd be dumb and they'd do it all out in the open.
Well, how hard is it to just, he gets a phone call or however he gets in touch with him, or hell, people say, well, he couldn't be talking to Russia now with all this heat on him and them spying on him and deep state and blah, 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 blah. This could have been part of the deals at the convention when they sat down with him. Then you're going to do this, then you're going to do that, and don't forget the one pull out of Syria. It's time that you need to do number 3 now. I mean, that's how, oh, yeah, we got to pull out of Syria. Obviously, it don't take too much thinking to do that because he's done it. And there ain't nobody, and I don't know a whole lot about Syria and all that. I know that there ain't no Democrat. I know there ain't one damn Republican that thinks this is a good idea, or for that matter, anybody in his administration, Pompeo, Bolton, all of them. It was such a bad idea that Mattis, who's already, you're already embarrassed, you're ruined forever, you were in this administration. He was the one with the least amount of, I guess, stuff on him. He's gone. Hell with this.
He retired, right? Sunny Florida. Here I come.
No, he
Well,
wrote
Trump said he retired.
He wrote a letter saying, more or less, like, you can find somebody else to do this shit. I'm gone.
So Trump basically said, congratulations, enjoy your retirement. Here's a go watch. See you on the links in Florida.
No.
And then Mattis basically typed out, take this job and shove it.
Well, yeah.
But with more concern about
the sake of the democracy and the country, yeah.
Yeah. Like if Johnny Paycheck had been really into fighting ISIS.
Which I think he would, if given the opportunity.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he would. I'm not saying
done that. Yeah, he wouldn't cower down to that.
I'm not saying Johnny Paycheck is pro-ISIS.
Well, yeah.
I'm sure he would kick ISIS's ass.
If given the opportunity, I think you put him in the right circumstances. I know absolutely Johnny Paycheck, Look, there ain't nobody that thinks we need to be out of Syria for whatever, all different sorts of reasons and this and that.
Even people who think being in Syria is a bad idea. The biggest Bernie Sanders peacenik ponytail having, they're like, oh, wait, Trump is in favor of this? You got to look who's in the car with you. Look who's in the car with you. If Trump is like, let's get out of Syria, if Stephen Miller is on Wolf Blitzer going, I can't believe I watched that. If Stephen Miller is on Wolf Blitzer going, oh, how many more young lives are going to be wasted in a foreign war fighting other people's adversaries? Sound like a cross between like Ron Paul and John Kerry in 1970. Then something is wrong and people are not telling the truth.
Yep.
And the people who aren't telling the truth are the people in the White House. And that's a given for the past 2.
Only people I know that wants us out of Syria is Assad, for sure. That crazy one to say her. Iran, whoever in charge of that, they don't want us there. Turkey don't want us. Flynn, good buddies, Turkey, he was working with. They don't want us there. And then main person don't want us there is Putin's. Nobody in this country wants us out of there. Working in the government, working in nobody except for the man is good old buddies with. How much more proof does anybody need? It don't make a damn bit of sense and nobody's going to do anything. They're going to shut down the government before they're going to do something about being infiltrated by Russia in the White House. We'll take everybody's damn paycheck over the holidays before we stand up and get this man out of office before he takes the country down to,
Johnny Paycheck?
Huh?
You said paycheck, and it got me thinking about Johnny Paycheck.
Oh, yeah. He's
ISIS. Good. Slide off of these satin sheets. How's that go?
That sounds like it to me right there.
It's been 15 beers. Was that just doing take his job and shove it both those times?
Didn't he do Chicken Truck? Is that
no, that's John Anderson.
That's John Anderson.
Stupid motherfucker.
Watch your mouth.
You want to take this outside?
No, I don't. I just watch your mouth.
All right. It's cold. They're going to shut the government down because he can't get his wall. But he doesn't really want a wall now. He just wants some slats. He just wants some steel slats.
He don't know what he wants. He's crazy. He'll change his mind what he wants tomorrow. Now, the hell with the slats. We're going
just like the woman in satin sheets. Thinks she wants a life of riches and being taken care of by a rich. But what she really wants is Johnny Paycheck up inside her.
Hey, watch your mouth.
Am I thinking of the right song? Take his job and shove it.
I know that one, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good song.
So they're going to shut down the government because Trump won't. They had the bill. McConnell got the thing through, and then Trump's like, nah, I'll veto that.
Well, the reason he said...
Where's my slats?
He watched Fox News all day yesterday, which I thought was pretty funny, hearing about it later, looking at some of it, just everybody running him down. Pelosi whipped his butt on there. I said, what? I can't believe, Rush Limbaugh got on there and said he's the worst, on and on. So he had to sit there. If he's watching Fox, he's watching Don Lemon and gets mad, and he got to feel better and put it on Fox and feel a little bit better about himself. He can't do that because Fox just run him down all day.
And Coulter got mad at him.
Yep.
He unfollowed her on Twitter.
It seemed like it was the first time.
That's true, not a joke.
It seems like for the very first time, the Trump supporters, were actually wrestling with the fact that whatever he says that comes out of his mouth is a bunch of bull hockey. It was a realization of them, the first time they understood that.
Because the Secretary of Defense resigned and wrote a letter saying that the president's crazy. And because he's going to shut the government down because he can't get his slats. Because he tweeted a picture of himself dressed up like Green Acres when he was talking about the farm bill. And kick everybody off food stamp stuff out of the farm bill, but he's still going to kick everybody off food stamps.
Yep.
A lot is going on. Hey, listen, if he doesn't get his slats, they got a GoFundMe up going for the slats. I was going to give some GoFundMe money. This woman I know got cancer from the church, and she's got all these kids.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
And they got cancer.
You got to show me how to do that on computer so I can give her something too.
Well, no, I guess I'll just give it to the slats.
What?
How are they going to build these wall slats if I don't give them $25? They've already got $17 trillion. Let me check it.
No.
I think that's what Aquaman made in China. Yeah, I got my figures messed up. They got a lot of money. Like $2 million. I'm just going to pull a figure out of
At that rate, if they keep going, how many months will it be?
17 years.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Take these slats and shove them.
Yeah.
I ain't building no damn wall. But do you think Johnny Paycheck would like Trump? It's hard to tell.
I don't
Could go either way.
I hope not. I would have never thought one time in my life Ray Stevens would like President Shit, excuse my language. But he sure does. Sure does seem to like him. I don't know how the man that writes Good Tarzan could like it. So, yeah.
He would have been good on The Apprentice.
Oh, he'd been real good. That'd be the only reason I'd watch that show. I never did watch it. Of course, if it fired him on that, I'd get mad as hell, scream at the TV. I don't need to do that.
He had a lot of country music people on there. I think that's how he got to be president. It was happening under our noses the whole fucking time.
Hey, watch your mouth. I tell you what, I wish I could just turn on the TV and all I'm screaming about is him on a game show firing Ray Stevens. I wish that's all I did have to holler about. That's about what he's worth, if that much. But now I got to watch a man work with an enemy foreign power destroy our country from the inside. Doing, so far doing pretty good. And I don't understand Dows and this and that and stock market stuff. I never did understand that a whole lot, but it ain't good. It's down. They're saying it again, over and over again. That's because people don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, at some point when the president's crazy, it's going to have a bad effect on the stock market.
You don't know what you're going to invest in or not. Yeah, you don't want to spend. Yeah, I better hold on to all this because hell.
Ray, you and Sinbad were supposed to take the dog grooming challenge, and we expected you to walk away with it, but I'm afraid you did a terrible job. You're fired.
Hell.
Don't look, Ethel! I don't know, what would he say? Please leave the room. Who would be more annoying? Well, yeah, I did. All right, that's it. Just them talking. Just Ray Stevens talking to Ray Stevens, who, by the way, Jackie.
Yeah.
One of the first cassette tapes I ever bought was He Thinks He's Ray Stevens. That was the one with him dressed up like Napoleon on the...
Oh, yeah, I know. When you say what he's dressed up as, that's how I know the albums. When you say Napoleon one, I know which one that is, yeah.
I would have liked to have had to hear Donald Trump say the words Mississippi Squirrel Revival.
He wouldn't be able to. It'd be too hard for him to say. He can't say anonymous. Or, there's a lot of words with more syllables he can't say. Mississippi would be hard for him. Although I guess he had to learn how to say it because when he went there and did a lot of those rallies in Surrey, Mississippi, did his fair share of them.
Do you think he said the word squirrel?
That I don't know.
Maybe we can get online and do some digging and come up with a super cut where he says all the words to Mississippi Squirrel Revival. You know how they cut them speeches together? I went outside and caught myself a squirrel.
Why?
That sounded like Max Headroom a little.
Who?
Max Headroom! Jackie, the world is falling apart. And I can't get these Johnny Paycheck songs out of my... The world is falling apart. Corker, our senator from Tennessee, was just laughing and laughing today.
Well, he's retiring. That's what he gets to do. He's getting out of this. He's laughing knowing the rest of them are destroying the country. He thinks it's funny. Good for him.
Y'all, what are you laughing at? What ain't I laughing at? See y'all later. I got to drive to Chattanooga.
Are you coming back to vote?
No.
What for? Yeah,
Why would I? What am I going to vote on? That the president's an asshole? Yeah.
Hey.
Let me cast that vote now. Let me do an absentee ballot. He is.
Butthole. Well, when you're talking about president, I guess you can't say the other. I don't want to say it, though. I don't like it.
Just drive. Does he actually drive himself up to Chattanooga?
Corker? Most people from Tennessee, if you're in office, you like to drive a truck. Fred Thompson did that. Once he drove a truck around, everybody had to do that, so he may do his own driving.
I feel like Corker's had a driver for a long time. Maybe not this time. He's like, let me drive myself, and somebody get me a single of Porter Wagner's. I've enjoyed all of this, and I can stand, because I'm getting the fuck out of Washington, D.C., motherfuckers.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah, I've never seen... He couldn't believe the Syria... He pretty much said the president just woke up and got out of Syria. That's a scare. I mean, it doesn't matter what you think about being in Syria. If somebody who has demonstrated that they're an idiot and are obviously enjoying some very bizarrely close relationship with our enemy, Russia. When they wake up and decide to get out of Syria, that's the alarming part.
Comes out of nowhere. We're pulling out. We're doing it now. It ain't no planning, ain't nothing. And things like that take a lot of planning. There's certain things you got to deal with other countries. You take care of stuff. Nope, come on, we're going home. That's the reason nobody like it. I mean, whether you like being in Syria or not, if you want out, this ain't the way to do it. Nope, this ain't the way to do nothing, really, as far as running the damn country or the military.
Pretty much
Hell
like
no.
Definition of what not to do. I mean, you could be like the deep state and the military-industrial complex. He just woke up and said that? That's not a good idea. I mean, I think like a couple of weeks at least.
Yeah. Well, now Mattis gone, who was the only one that had any left, somewhat dignity, and we appreciate his service to the country, and obviously seemed to be, smart enough not to be around him too much, but keeping things together. He's gone, and now the only one left is what? That's a crazy one on Wolf Blitzer, Miller.
He fixed his hair. I mean, he didn't fix it.
He didn't fix it. He bald. You showed me a picture. He was on the other thing. He had like a crayon drawn on his head or something like that spray stuff or whatever. I guarantee you the president did that to him. He said, I love him. He's funny. He gets riled up, but that bald head, a glaring, that's all he thinks about is what people look like on TV. He said, spray some of this, give him some of this, and send him out there.
Yeah, Donald Trump is not the gauge of what plays on TV.
No.
Well, I say that, and obviously, like, he's did something right in like the damn bayou. But I just don't know if Stephen Miller plays in the Trump rally cities.
No. Nobody likes somebody like that. There ain't nobody, unless you're like that. Unless you.
I was surprised that there's people that like Trump, but there is.
There is, yeah. A lot of hateful, mean people, I reckon. I don't know what. And maybe your intentions were good, but at this point, if you're still backing him up, you're either crazy or hateful or all of it together.
Mad Dog Mattis. That was his name, right?
Yep.
That's a good country singer name.
Maybe he'll take that up.
Take his job at slat off of your slat and no.
So do you think he got everybody in Congress to vote for that thing? What, are they doing it tonight? When they got to do that?
Hell, I don't know.
Hey, everybody, this is Jackie Bro, still on here talking.
Folks, people, it's Dunlap. Welcome back to Christmas time. Hope you're having a great podcast day here in our little neighborhood of Red State Update.
Hope everybody manages somehow just turn everything off, have a good Christmas. That's important. Christmas only comes around once a year. Try to make the most of it.
Yeah, if you miss out, you got to wait like a whole other year.
A whole year. So this Christmas
like
ruined.
October.
Well, no, wait till December with Christmas. October, Halloween, Then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. Why do I got to tell you this every time? You ought to know this. You know all the damn holidays.
You're just living in the past about how they're done.
Well, that may be.
They come along at a different clip this era.
Well, I think that's you're wasting time. You need to have fun on Halloween. The whole month is worth of fun on Halloween. I love Christmas. I wish Christmas would be all year round, but no, you get 1 month of it. You make the most of it. Thanksgiving, you look forward to eating yourself till you can't move all month. Well, if you like what you're listening to on here, even though we ain't talking about anything good, if you still just like to hear us talk, and would like to hear us talk a little bit extra sometimes, say like, I wish they'd have talked just about 20 minutes longer. This was good, and I enjoyed hearing them talk, but if they'd only talked just 20 minutes longer, well, I tell you what, there's something in store for you. Get over to our Patreon's page and go become a Patreon, and then you can get, for $5 a month, you get a whole extra a podcast, 20 extra minutes with yours truly and this and over here.
We appreciate each and every one of you who gets down deep in their pockets and finds that cold hard cash to give us every month.
That helps us keep it, gets up and running, helps keep this podcast going, the Red State Update podcast. It also helps get, I swear, it's coming. There's going to be more of them, ain't but 3, but they got more coming. Red Nick Matinee, where yours truly and this and over here talk about some of my favorite Southern movies. And then there's another one affiliated with called 100 Ways to Love a Cat. It's about cats. That's good. So we appreciate you helping us keep the lights on, but we also need a little extra help. And that's why we have local Murfreesboro sponsors. And I have a great sponsor on this one. Had it on last one, had it on one before that. And let me tell you how much joy that this particular product has brought to this community. It not often does something come out and everybody buys some and everybody likes it. You know, there ain't much of that. Can you think of anything like that? Something that comes to everybody likes that. You know anything like that at all?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I thought that was a rhetorical question you were asking.
No, I'm asking you, like, do you remember one product or something that everybody likes? There's always somebody that don't like something. Unanimously, everyone loves.
Are you asking me again?
Yes, I'm asking you. You the only one in here.
Are you talking into a microphone to a bunch of people who downloaded everywhere?
Well, how they going to answer me?
I thought you just wanted to give them something to think
No,
about.
I won't. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know of anything that everybody likes.
Bonnie Raitt.
Oh yeah, maybe Bonnie Raitt. She's good. I like she. Yeah.
No, her song. Let's give them something to think about.
What is it?
Maybe that's not it. Do you think Bonnie Raitt ever met Johnny Paycheck?
Seems like they might have been somewhere at the same time. Someplace. Seems like, you know, they look like they could have been at the same place that they both wanted to go to.
Maybe Bonnie Raitt is what everybody likes.
I don't know if I ever heard anybody say, no.
Nobody hates Bonnie Raitt.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So
nobody like fuck Bonnie Raitt.
Watch your mouth.
Everybody likes Bonnie Raitt.
That's true. I think everybody likes her.
I mean, some people might be a little bored by some of the stuff that was
but there ain't nobody going to get mad at it like, I don't like that. You ain't going to find that. Like,
turn that off.
It'd be like, that's all right. Yeah.
Let's give them something to think about. But really, the song is talk about.
It's love, isn't it? She's singing. It's talk about love.
You just wait till you get to the part and you sing it. You just
I don't know well enough to sing it.
You don't just say like the chorus. You say the chorus. You don't sing the verse and then say the chorus, or you don't sing the first part of the chorus and say it.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know.
You don't go like, I want to hold your hand, isn't it? Like, that's stupid. Like, you would just sing hand.
Well, I ain't no singer. I ain't no Beatles singing about it. If they sang that and like it stopped and there's a question, you don't mind the hand, but I wouldn't. I ain't in the business of singing about a hand holding or anything else.
Or like the first time you're in the audience at the Bonnie Raitt show and she's singing, let's give them something to talk about, and you lean over to who you're next to and go, it's love.
Well, I might say that if I was enjoying the show.
She's talking about love.
Maybe. If you was excited and worked up, get emotional. Sometimes you hear music, you get emotional. And she's a good one, Bonnie Raitt. So, yeah, all right, Bonnie Raitt, and this right here, my sponsor.
I hope you know the person you're standing next to at the Bonnie Raitt concert before you lean over and whisper love.
Well, I would. I'm not going to whisper love to some stranger. I wouldn't do that. When have I ever been known to do something like that? Never.
That's what you do on Christmas Day.
No.
Scrooge woke up after seeing all the... Oh, I was going to say that. Maybe Trump, maybe he is living through a Christmas Carol right now.
Who are the ghosts that's going to come sing?
Fox
News ghost.
They turned on Fox News, and they're like, oh, the president's fucking this shit up.
Hey.
He's like, oh, no. I mean, all the ghosts would have to be on TV, or he wouldn't pay attention.
He wouldn't, yeah.
So I guess one of the ghosts is Don Lemon. The other ghost
he ain't dead.
Fox and Friends. And then, like, the last ghost, the scary one's probably like his dad or something. Or, like, President Donald Trump Jr. Like, he takes off his cloak and it's like President Donald Trump Jr. from the year 2030. Like,
that is scary.
Oh, no, what I do. Then he wakes up and yells out the window for a boy to get a goose. He's supposed to be good, but he's still, like, bossing people around. Like, go get a goose, you kid.
Well, he's throwing money. He ain't just telling him to go get it. He's paying money. And old man is okay to run up and down the street if he's saying, I love you, if it's Christmas. If he's throwing money, everybody's going to tolerate that.
Bonnie Raitt looks like she's in A Christmas Carol.
She could be in it. I'm sure she got a Christmas song somewhere. She has to.
Kind of dresses in some kind of Victorian, like if you made A Christmas Carol and you put Bonnie Raitt in it, she looks the way you dress her already. Plus the hair.
Wow.
I'd like to see Bonnie Raitt in A Christmas Carol.
Who's she going to be in that?
Just walk around singing.
Oh, I thought you won't see her be Scrooge. I don't think she could be mean. I can't see old Bonnie Raitt saying, "To hell with you, you're going to get cold."
Hey, it's Christmas. Why ain't you at work? But Bonnie Raitt, I'm my family.
Yeah, she might be able to play a bad guy. I don't know. Never seen her act, so I don't know. But she don't seem like the person to do that. Be mean to somebody, not necessarily active. That'd be fine. Everybody go. Reba McEntire did Tremors. She was good.
Has she ever played mean?
I don't think so. I don't think somebody needs to think about that because that'd be scary. Reba McEntire being all cheerful and nice, but cutting your fingers off or something. Yeah, she'd be mean.
Give me that thumb. That's what she'd say. Let's give him something to talk about. How about Scrooge?
What? Let me get to my sponsor. Bonnie Raitt. And Z-8 peppermint pudding. The two things, the two commodity, whatever you want to call it, that everyone loves.
Reba McEntire.
Oh, they throw her in there too, Reba McEntire. Okay.
Dolly Parton.
Well, everybody likes Dolly Parton, that's true. These are people, though, is their product, is what I was trying to say.
Hollywood?
Well, I guess, yeah.
Reba Wood?
Either way. ZH peppermint pudding. Now, you're supposed to enjoy this yourself. You're certainly welcome to if you go get some. But it's peppermint pudding. It is what it sounds. Personally, I don't like to eat it because I don't like that. I like that taste with something hard to, you suck on in your mouth. Something, you know what I mean, like hard candy. And it's peppermint. That's how I like it. Candy cane peppermint.
Holy shit. This has been a double entendre this entire time you've been doing this sponsor, and I ain't said word one about it.
What are you talking about?
You talking about sucking something hard in your mouth.
Oh, shut your mouth. I said candy. You. That's how your mind works.
But you've done this like 4 times, and this is the first time.
Well, because I'm talking about the peppermint. I have to say that it's hard because the other thing I don't like is soft. I have to tell people to read it. You go on to run with it and make it you filthy, however you do. But no, peppermint, I want hard.
This is almost a Cialis commercial.
What?
So, you want something... Let me just get it out.
Hard candy. Pepper. If somebody gave you a candy cane and you reached for it and it was all ooey gooey, slimy, just won't stand up straight, you can't put it in your mouth.
I'd say somebody's got some cleanup work to do here.
Well, yeah. But somebody give you a bowl of pudding, then you know what. Oh, I like pudding. I'll have pudding, chocolate pudding, butterscotch pudding. That's soft, gooey, in your mouth. Peppermint is not the flavor I like on that mouthfeel. That's pudding feel. Pudding mouthfeel needs to be pudding, like I said, chocolate, butterscotch, rice pudding, what all kinds of have.
Are you saying buzzcough?
What?
Instead of butterscotch, are you saying buzzcough?
Butterscotch what I said. Buzzcough. Butterscotch.
It still sounds like buzzcough.
Well, you get your ears working. Right. But I like my peppermint hard. I like my pudding like pudding should be, with a spoon. I don't like those two. Some people like it. If you like it, that's fine. If you like the peppermint taste in the ooey gooey in your mouth, that's fine. Get some. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to like it. then you may have problems with teeth problems or something, and you can't bite down on that hard candy cane after a while, And you still want a candy cane, but you can't have it, so, but of course you can suck on it, how you put it, you don't have to bite it. You can still just get the flavor of it. But if you wanted to swallow, you could get it in peppermint pudding. You could do that. But let me tell you what people are really using this for. And G-H, let me make this clear. They want me to make sure that you understood this. Now, this is not what this product is for. So any litigation or anything against it, it's simply made for human consumption only. That's what it's made for. Now, once you buy it, you do whatever you want with it. That's fine. But as far as what this product, this was not made for animals. But let me tell you.
Is it poisonous to cats?
No, it ain't poisonous. That's not what I'm saying. Let me finish. Cats love this peppermint pudding. It's like that stuff what do you get? The nippy stuff you give them, and they roll and go crazy and all this. And these cats get into this peppermint pudding. They get it all in the whiskers, get it all in the hairs, all over. Just the ooey gooey cat, and it is the funny, cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. And if that weren't good enough, after they get into all this peppermint pudding, because once they start getting in it, they ain't gonna get out. Let me tell you right now, they're gonna want it all the time. You got to give them a little bit all day because they love it. But the more they get in it, the longer their little beards grow. They grow these little kitty cat beards. Never seen anything like it. It's the most adorable thing. Everybody here loves it. They're having like little kitty cat beard beauty patches here. Everybody walking their cats out there, grooming their little beards, all you can groom it however you want. Some people like how long, who is it that says ZZ Top?
ZZ Top,
some people like that. Some people like it, cut in a point or whatever it is, like a devil beard or what you call it, Pretty much however you can sculpt a beard, you can do it on the cat, just in miniature, smaller.
People are making a fortune selling cat beard oil, which is really just sardine juice.
Well, they love it though.
Cats love it.
It gets a beard silky shiny, and you can do a little mustache twirl, whatever it is. But yeah,
twirl it up on that mustache ends.
Yeah,
and it cuts right through all that pudding. Something about the oil gets all that pudding residue right off, cleans up their beard. So these cats smell like fish and mint.
Well, they smell like fish anyway. Cats love, that's what they like. I like tuna fish, so everybody's happy in that situation. But the reason Z-H has to come out and make this clear that they didn't make it for this product, because let me tell you, once you show some cats some of this peppermint pudding and they get something in the mouth and get it all over the face and the little paws and everywhere on them, they eat it and lap it up like crazy. And we kind of run into a problem with that. Let me explain to why this is a problem. This ain't a problem because it's poison. It ain't a problem because it's making anybody sick or turning anybody into a monster or doing anything like that. All it's doing is making these cats happy and giving them little beards. That's it. But in saying that, let me make it clear, these cats, and you trust me, if you got a cat lovers, and everybody here, and it's taking over Murfreesboro by storm. I think if you have a cat, you got 4 or 5 jars of this, or you giving them some peppermint pudding. Everybody's done it. There are little videos put on the computer. You can look it up, type it in, the cat beard, and everybody's running, playing. I mean, everybody's doing it here at Murfreesboro. But once you start giving these cats this and they start eating it, after a while, and we can't tell how soon, it may be a day, maybe 2 or 3 days, nobody really knows, sir. They ain't eating anything else. Now, the cats out back, you seen me, throw the cats out back at my place, throw them beans, bread, anything left over, just scraps, whatever. They'd eat that up. Well, not no more. The only thing they'll eat is this peppermint pudding. And you say, well, what's wrong with that? Well, nothing really is wrong with it, per se. It's just that it's going to go off the shelves after Christmas Day, 26th of December. It's not like they're recalling it. They just ain't going to make it anymore. They only make it during Christmas time. It's just a holiday thing that they make.
As we said from the beginning, peppermint pudding goes off sale on December 26th.
December 26th. Now, that may be a problem if you got a cat, can't get him eating anything else. Now, you can just stop giving them the peppermint pudding. Now, people have tried this, and I have too. They just get rowdy. Cats are rowdy anyway, but they get a little extra worse. And the worse they get, the less they won't eat nothing else. These cats went 3 or 4 days out eating a bite and just get madder and more ornery and wanting to scratch and hiss and, bite, things like that. So you have to wear down, you break. Plus, you don't want to see your cat starve to death. You got to give it something to eat. You give it some more of that peppermint pudding. Now, what I'm saying right now, and with Z-H's blessing, there's still some on the shelves. So get out there and stock up on it until we can figure out a way to get these cats eating regular cat food again.
Nobody wants that. We want cats with beards.
Well, the cats are going. If they ain't going to eat nothing, they going to all starve to death. We got to keep feeding them, and they only make it through the 26th of December. It's coming off a shelf.
Nobody likes a regular cat.
I agree with you there, but talk to Z-H. I said, is there any way? And I did. I asked you, can't you just make it year round? Because it looks like you got a pretty good business going on. They're like, no, sir. You thought I was strict about holidays when you should and shouldn't do stuff. Z-H said this is, if it takes away the specialty of the product, it's only for Christmas. Peppermint pudding only comes out Christmas time. That's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. We didn't make this for cats.
Daddy News Journal has to draw little beards on Garfield because nobody wants to read that comic strip.
I ain't gonna look at it. There's no point in looking at a cat if you had the opportunity to look at a cat with a beard. That's all you ever want to see it that way. That's it.
They gave Heathcliff a little Van Dyke.
Which one's he?
He's the one that eats the bones, sings on the fence.
Oh yeah, that one.
Garfield's a fat one that sits inside.
He eats lasagna.
Yep.
He got a beard.
Yeah, they put one on him. I don't know who's in charge of bearding up Garfield.
I remember those old Morris the Cat commercials they had. They don't have them on no more. I don't see them if they do. He'd look like he should have a beard, actually, the way he talks.
A Richard Masur-like professorial beard.
He got like Fraser Cat. I know he come out. I guess whoever did that cat commercial could probably sue Fraser because that's pretty much just a Fraser Cat.
When Fraser first come on Cheers, I remember people saying, what, is he supposed to be Morris the Cat?
Yeah, that's how he sounds like.
What a ripoff.
The only thing he wasn't doing is when he gets real excited when he give him the food. You know how you set the food down from him and go,
Now, Fraser liked to eat, but
but he didn't get on. I can't do it right.
It's because he's got that fancy.
I can't do it, but you know what I mean.
It's like that fancy Fraser yumming and smacking.
Yeah. Which is funny when a cat does it, I will say, but not so much. I wouldn't want to see Fraser if he was doing that. So maybe they smart to cut that off.
To the opera. I'm going to eat this bowl of fish guts.
Yep.
And then go to the opera. It's Morris the Cat.
Yep, Fraser Cat. But he'd be adorable, though, had a little beard on him. He would be. I can't think of any cat. That's only 3 cats. That's weird. The only 3 cats I can think of is Morris, Heathcliff, he's on the fence, and Garfield. They're all orange. Every one of them. No, wait, Sylvester, Tweety Bird. He's black and white.
What about Puss in Boots?
Who?
Puss in Boots is a cat.
Is that a cartoon, or is that? I'm talking about cartoon cats.
They did a Shrek.
Puss in Boots.
Shrek, Puss in Boots.
That don't count. That
Shrek's a cartoon. I'm not going to have this argument with you again. Shrek is a cartoon.
It ain't made to look like one. It's made to look like real life, even though I know it ain't. They use computers, everything else.
I wish it was.
If that donkey ain't talking and you don't see its like face right on it, look like a real donkey. It does.
Have you ever seen a real donkey?
Yes, I've seen a real donkey. Have you?
I was trying to think. Are they funny like that? Like in Shrek?
No, they ain't funny. Eddie Murphy funny. He's funny, yes. But they no regular donkey ain't necessarily funny. Funny looking, I guess.
What do they
maybe.
just talk regular, like give you directions?
They don't talk, and you know it.
So that is Shrek the musical.
No, I didn't say nothing about Shrek. Nothing about it at all. Peppermint pudding. Z-H peppermint pudding. If you have a cat, I know you got some already, but you better get to the store and get as much as you can. And let us know. Somebody call me. Let me know if you find a way to get the cat eating anything else but this, because I can't get mine too.
Let me tell you two things. First of all, as funny as it is watching a cat eat peppermint pudding and get all catnipped out.
Yeah, and grow beard, yeah.
Just watching a cat eat beans out behind your house, that's
good
pretty
too.
Funny.
Yeah, I miss that. I know. I like to see them eat all sorts of things.
Second thing is, let me tell you how drug dealers work.
What?
Drug dealer says, hey, you want some of these drugs? Or more likely, you call them up and go like, Randy, you got any more of them drugs? They're like, I don't know. I think they're all going to go off the shelves by December 26th. You're like, no, I need them drugs. You go over and give Randy a lot of money. Like, I love these drugs. And you go back to Randy. Hey, you got any more of them drugs? Like, they're going off the shelf.
If
like, I need to have them. I'll pay you whatever you want. Now, maybe I can find one tub of these drugs.
No.
Let me see what I can do.
What,
they give you a taste, and then you come back, and now you're addicted to watching cats. First of all, the cats are addicted. Okay, so it's not so much like drugs. It's like if you took somebody to buy drugs and then watched them do the drugs, and you got addicted to that. So they got addicted to the drugs, and you got addicted to watching them do drugs and grow a beard.
They make drugs year round, and they shouldn't, but they do. ZH only makes peppermint pudding, which is not a drug. It's what it is. It's peppermint pudding. They only make it for the holidays. Goes off the shelf. They ain't gonna be restocking it on the 26th. That ain't drugs.
So cats are going to lose their beards. People are going to hate cats, and the cats are going to starve. Why don't they just keep making the pudding?
Then it's just regular old pudding, year-round pudding. No, they want it. It's Christmas holiday only. That's what makes it special.
What do they want me to do? Beg? I'll pay them whatever they want.
Well, I don't think it's about money. I think it's about principle, as far as I can tell, because they're making hand over fist over this stuff. So
I just need a little taste to feed to this little cat, to watch his little beard grow and watch him go, like roll around on his back and lick at pudding off other people and put a little oil on it, put a little sardine beard oil on it. Why won't they let me have that? I just need it. I need it.
Well, we're going to figure something out, but until then, if you got a cat, all cat lovers out there know you already got some, but you're going to need more. Get to the store. I got to go get me a bunch of it, too. I ain't going to let my cats down out back.
Do they need sofa money? I'll sell my mom a sofa.
What?
Is that what they need?
I don't.
You want to buy a sofa?
I don't want to buy no sofa. I don't know what they need. People need to figure out what to feed the cats and get the cats to eat something like they used to eat. That's the only figure that needs to be done.
So that's peppermint pudding.
Z-H.
and
Peppermint
H.
pudding. That's my sponsor, yeah.
ZH and Z and H and Z-H, the people who brought you elderly, pregnant Trumpies.
No, that's Z-H, not Z. Z-N-H, Z-H. This is Z-H.
And baby windshield throwing Piedmont.
Nope.
Whatever happened to that chef and that? Is that ever going to get resolved?
You talking about Chef? Is Carmack Struffles?
Carmack's
Struffalo. Struffalos.
Oh, how quickly we forget. It's like there's so much news. Here's what I'm going to blame it on. My brain is just shot, and there's so much news. Like, if somebody runs away with a Piedmont and hides, and they're a celebrity chef, how long can our brains physically keep them inside? I mean, Chef Carmack Struffalo is on the move, and he's been replaced by, Mattis.
What?
Who's going to be gone? And we'll be like, who was that? Mattis? I don't even remember that.
Well, to answer your question, Chef Carmack's, I know a little bit. I don't know a whole lot, but there's rumors around town. People say they've seen him on the edge of the, I think it's where Forest of Lebanon, Cedar Forest of Lebanon.
Oh, that's nice.
He's around. Well, this is what people say, and they've spotted him and one of them Piedmonts out there. If it's not the main one, I think it's the main one. It could have been one of the other ones. I thought they killed a lot of them, but we're still trying to shush through all that. But supposedly they've been seen out there, him. Because, people recognize him. He's famous around here, these parts.
It's just so much news, even when you go drive by and see this famous celebrity chef. It's hard to... I mean, there's going to come a day where we're like, I can't remember, was anybody ever Secretary of Defense before the Oak Ridge Boys?
Why?
Jackie, that was a really good sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're into taking money from people on the holiest of holidays.
Oh, hell, don't do this again. This is a bunch of bull. Don't waste your time.
As you know, I've dedicated December as no sponsor month.
Yeah.
I like to say that people should take that sponsor money and give it to a really poor person.
Yeah, bull. Yeah.
Or maybe someone who's sick. Or maybe someone who's just having a rough day, and you can tell by the look in their eyes. Maybe to an animal that's seen better days.
Wow.
Maybe to somebody riding that animal. Listen, there's a lot of different things you could do with money at Christmas that are charity and helping. But some people, like this guy over here,
all right.
he likes to take money and grub it.
No.
I've heard the term money grubber, but I've never seen anybody actually grub money.
Shut you.
Till I watched Jackie Bros. He's like, I don't care that's Jesus' birthday. I like grubbing on
Never
this.
come out of my mouth. Never said that. Christmas is a time people buy presents for each other. That's just part of it. And we've always had sponsors, no matter what time of year is it. We got to, like I said, keep the lights on. You got to have a sponsor. It ain't but $25. Good Lord.
But I don't believe in the commercialism of Christmas. I believe in sincerity and truthfulness and love and charity and helping out people and prayer. I believe in the power of prayer. And you know how much it costs to pray? $0. Bupkis.
I know it don't cost nothing to pray.
$0, period.
You can have a sponsor and still pray on Christmas time. You can do both of those things. You can, and don't nobody frown upon it but you, because you're full of it.
You totally can if you hate Jesus.
Oh, hell.
I love Jesus. I want to celebrate his birthday.
You don't know the first thing about it.
And I'm going to use, instead of advancing the cause of my checkbook, I'm going to advance the cause of the good book. That's the Bible. And that's Jesus' book. He wrote it. And it's his birthday. So why not celebrate two things, Jesus and a book, when that book is the Bible? And I'm going to use this time to do my famous holiday prayer.
Hell.
Everybody knows that I prayed last week, but it wasn't a special Christmas prayer.
And it wasn't a prayer either. It was just you running your mouth being smart and, whatever it is you're going to talk about, get money from or for, or whatever. You don't know the first thing about Jesus, don't know the first thing about presents, don't know the first thing about Christmas.
Dear Santa Claus, thanks for all you've done, but really, we don't need you anymore. I'd like to reintroduce you to someone you may have known back a few years ago.
Wow.
His name is Jesus. Hold on, I'm going to patch him in. Wow. Dear Lord, thank you for accepting my prayer call. I'm also talking to Santa Claus. I got him on the other line. I'm going to connect us.
All right.
No, I can't believe he's doing it either. I figured he would have hung up. I'm already getting pretty rough on him. Hold on. Santa, you there? I got Jesus on the line. All right. Well, Santa Claus, Jesus and I were just talking, and we think that you've pretty much made Christmas real commercial and taught children a bunch of bad lessons about just wanting shit.
What?
And that you probably need to go take a hike, go back to the North Pole in your red suit that's very reminiscent of what Satan would wear if he lived in the snow. And why don't you let Jesus handle his own birthday holiday from now on?
Santa Claus is something for children. That's what it ain't got. Why am I even saying anything to you?
Oh, Jesus isn't for children? I guess Jesus
loves the little children. Jesus is for everybody. Everybody. You accept him into your heart. You should be old enough to understand what you're doing, though. I will say that. You can baptize anybody you want. Now, I mean, that helps.
No, Jesus, that's true. That's Jackie. He's the one I was telling you about, the money grubber.
What?
I know what he said was just true. You are for everybody.
Well, yeah, I said that. You be sure to tell Jesus I said that.
Just like Red Dead Redemption 2 is for everybody.
Huh?
Red Dead Redemption 2, Jesus, it's a video game. It's about cowboys.
That's a TV show.
I can get it for you. I just go down to Game Garage where Denise, Tino, and Udwala are running a special pre-Christmas sale. Now, they started in their garage, but it's not a real garage. But, Jesus, I'm glad you're so interested in the world, because I always hear people say, like, don't play video games. Jesus wouldn't do that. And I'd say, well, Jesus would go to where the sinners are. And there's plenty of sinners at Outside Shoes.
Wow.
Burry and the gang have plenty of shoes that you want to wear outside only. Jesus just said he could turn the outside shoes into inside shoes.
What?
I know you could, buddy. Ain't nobody doubting you, son of God.
All right.
And nobody's doubting the deliciousness of nuts and soup. It's down on Lascassas Parkway, the finest nuts and soup in the Murfreesboro area. And Jesus said that's true, so it's not an endorsement, but he just knows.
All right, this ain't cute anymore.
Like if you ask Jesus, like, what's the best sandwich in town? He's going to tell you what the best sandwich is.
This is borderline blasphemous here. Now, you be careful what you're saying over there.
Just like borderline blasphemous and so much fun at Rollover Skate Haven, where you can get gift cards, glitter, wheels, oils, and clasps. It's so much fun, it's blasphemous, because you're just the whole time you're on them skates, you're going, God damn.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Watch your mouth, yes.
Not you,
huh?
Jesus. I'm sorry, Jesus.
Just enough.
The one thing I feel bad about is taking the Lord's name in vain, even after all the terrible stuff I've done in my life. And I mean, I have done some terrible stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
And I can still, when somebody on the song singing like God damn in the song, you know all them songs that have God damn, you hear them on the radio?
I hear them. I don't necessarily like all of them.
Singing along, I'm like, I feel terrible. That stuff gets instilled in you pretty young. Good job, Jesus. And good job to the folks at Head Barbecue. You ain't gonna find it easy, but when you find it, you ain't gonna be able to put them ribs down. Just like you can't put down the hairnets at Hairnet Central, where Judy and Kelsey got the vape juice bar in the back, CBD friendly, or also Ingrid's with the cat beard trimmers. Oh, man. I hope that doesn't go away. She gave me $80 for this.
What is it?
It's not a sponsor, Jesus. It's brand. It's like influencer.
What?
No, it's cool. I mean, so you think me being a social media influencer makes me a worse person than I already was? Well, you can't argue with Jesus. I mean, you can.
No.
Well, I mean, they did back in the Bible.
Well, yeah. Look what happened, though.
He come back?
Yep.
You sure did? High five. Oh. No, that made me an even worse person.
just have to say goodbye, friend. Saying bye-bye always brings us down. But our bags are packed and we have to leave town. Postcard to you we will send if a stamp to us you'll lend, so we can write and say goodbye, 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 goodbye.
Well, everybody out there, we won't see you till after the holidays. So have you a Merry Christmas from Red State Update.
What should I say? I don't have anything to say.
What do you mean you don't have anything
You
to say?
said the whole thing. You should have let me come in at the end and go.
No, you just wish them a Merry Christmas too. Everybody, you don't want just one person to wish you Merry Christmas. People wish you all sorts of people come. They supposed to anyway. If you go down the street, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, but
the next person says the same thing.
We're a podcast. You just said it all. I don't have anything. Say, yeah.
Well, what else do you? That's it. That's all there is to say. You hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Wish them well.
Yeah, okay.
Now you do it.
Yeah.
No, you say Merry Christmas
Merry
yourself.
Christmas.
You can't just say yeah.
Well, you just said everything. Well, I hope y'all all have a Merry Christmas. I'll just say the same thing.
No, that's exactly what I said. You could say it a little different. You could just say, yep, I sure do hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Something. You don't say
May
the
the
exact
Yuletide
same thing.
bring you the blessings of many of its favored sons.
There you go.
When you turn on the radio, I hope it's always a Christmas song you like. And
That's it. Yeah, that's that Christmas talk. Go on. Get it.
I hope it's like, oh, it sure is quiet down here on the boardwalk, and not Paul McCartney.
Who?
You know that song. You know what? Everybody says that song's terrible, but I don't think it's that terrible. It's weird.
What song?
It's more like a Christmas experiment that became famous.
What is the song?
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Yeah.
The moon is out. The cows are free. It's Christmas time for you and me.
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Simply